This is titled Her by LaRhaun Ferguson. Her eyes captures my soul, holding it hostage in a web of desire. Blue waves of lust crashes against my heart. Her gaze sends a burning passion inside me, a drum beats in my chest. Blue fire burns deep within, but her gaze paralyzes my senses, controlling and bending into her will. I dare not laugh for fear of losing this feeling. Her smile grabs my eyes, chills run down my spine, crippling every move. The desire to run escapes, fleeing upon her sight. I did not care. Her voice filled my ears, sounds of words flooding my mind. Every chord struck a nerve, brushing all thoughts aside. Her name. Her name was whispered. My world fell silent, nothing spoken, nothing heard. Only the melody of the goddess whose beauty knows no bounds. I was a slave to her, to my queen, my goddess of love. Her spell was strong, it coursed through my veins, filling me with her love, her lust, her desire. She squeezes all the other emotions from my mind, my body, and soul, all of which belong to her. As she drains the last drop of poison that is me, I stand as a new man. I stand there not as me. Her eyes looks me up and down, staring at her masterpiece. Her hands placed the tag in my hand. Her tag possessed 10 numbers that kept her spell in place. Her walk fades away. She disappeared in the void. All that is her, all of her love, her lust, her desire, echoes deep within me.
Wow.
And all that really was a chick giving him her phone number.
Dude.
We need to make sure he's here next time, too.
Yeah.
Jesse, I gotta think you have something you've written yourself, too, sometime.
I actually have found journals, but I didn't go through them before today.
So the next performance, the next one may not be at my house. We may have a venue.
Yeah, we may have a venue.
In which case we're going to establish all things ahead of time on what we can and cannot say. As in, we're going to be foul-mouthed. Is that acceptable? Because if not, we can't be here.
So it wouldn't work in Jefferson at the coffee house either because they're very Christian.
Yeah, well, the Madison coffee shop is Christian, and they look at me funny every time.
They go to
I
my
walk in
church,
there.
the ones that run the one in Jefferson.
Yeah.
Well, there's
That's a shame.
Place in Willoughby I have a friend talking to.
And we've got
We got
Sandy
the shanty.
Shanty.
June 9th to the 11th.
Oh, the shanty.
Sandy Shanty.
Yeah.
I talked to her about that.
After that,
And then
I heard it's a really
depends on
good
our work
play.
situation.
It's-
If my unemployment
I
stays
ate
for
there
August,
once.
then I have a summer vacation.
I hear good things and I hear bad
Yeah,
things.
really?
Actually, the guy who's setting up the Willoughby thing, I actually told him about the shanty thing, and he was like, the place is kind of shoddy. And I'm like,
Yeah, but shabby chic works for
Where
me.
in Willoughby?
I don't know.
This is not everybody has a car, so Willoughby's kind of drag for some
Yeah.
people.
There's the enclave
We
in
do have it
Willoughby.
a lot closer.
They have a coach
gas
night like
going
2 or
for
3 times.
$4 a
Yeah. Thank you
Okay,
very
I
much.
don't know
My
where it
$50
is, but it's
You know,
my
once a
friend's
week,
document set it up with somebody out there.
If we do the next
find
round at
a
my
car.
house, the idea is over there.
Right.
And I like the idea of giving the audience a chance to respond by telling them, walk out there and say comments or critiques, so that if they got any shit they need to say, they do it then. And not during the performance.
And not during the performance.
And it gets that established
That's
that
a
maybe
good
they'll
idea.
shut the fuck up during the performance, knowing that
And
they
have
will get their
respect.
chance to say their spiel.
Yeah.
And that they're allowed to. And we're going to open it just by saying, these performers are allowed to say whatever they want. We're going to give you the same...
I really like the vibe it creates too.
we're going to give you the same respect, but we ask you to respect our performance as much as you want them to respect your comments.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
that may have might have saved some of our past performances that turned into disasters.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a moderator, such as yourself.
Emiliano's not a very good MC sometimes.
Um, well, he's really young, and he needs to go through a growth spurt, which he cannot go through in his current environment.
I wish he was here, though. I'd like to hear his stuff now that he has the opportunity to say whatever the hell he wants.
Emiliano LaRhaun?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a messed up family. I know them. I worked with his mother.
I was going to put that in the Star Beacon.
I love his grandmother to death. She actually,
I can't stand that one.
really?
I really can't stand that.
And
She's
a
very
wonderful cook, I
She's
must
a very
say.
nice lady. She's a
You're
very
comparing
nice
two
lady.
different people. He's thinking of Emiliano's grandmother, and you're thinking of his mother.
No,
both grandmother?
No, his grandmother is very, very nice, but always with an ulterior motive. Always.
Alright, well, who's up next?